Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we got Open Beta 2 on Smite, not the PTS. This comes with Vulcan. He hasn't changed since the PTS video I made, so I'm not going to go over him again, but he has an aspect, which is cool. He has 9+1s pretty much in the shop. I could just show it real fast. He has all these right here, which you can lock at level 1, 7, and 14, and they give you a bunch of buffs. You get a thumper, you get more damage, you get 2 infernal turrets, you get this thing, which is not the greatest. There's that. It comes with a few aspects, like we have one for Ares. There we go. Which gives him a really good auto attack that is pretty good for clearing camps and also stuns enemies in the range. Oh, we got one for him. We got one for Sobek, which he passes through everybody if it's one instead of pushing them back, and he knocks enemies back, like in the line he goes down. And now the cooldown can also trigger on jungle cams. It's probably more for jungle if anything, which is cool. And then there's those three, and I think the other one was for Hun bats. Let me check. Let's see, this is all the updates. We have new gods, which Hun bats coming the week of the 3rd. I think he has the 4th on here right now. That's the 4th, yep. We go here, Vulcan, Hunbat. Yeah, okay, the 4th one's Hunbats, but of course we don't have them. There was a lot of just cool changes, we got 4 new skins. We got Dons and Burrow Party Animal. I thought they said that was going to be just for Legacy Gems, I guess not. With Dons and Burrow Party Animal, we have... I already forgot. We got Knee Zombie skin. This one. Yes, I have it for some reason. We have what? Aphrodite, Kiss Me XOXO, and Kepri Living Brain. Aphrodite. That's a pretty good skin. I like the colors. And then we have Kepri, the Living Brain. Not for just Legacy Gems. Weird. Yeah, it's like pulsating. Ugh, disgusting. What else? Okay, let me just go through here. Got this. We got general changes, colorblind, more settings for colorblind people. I can't really test it. Yeah. Added picks and bans for dual custom lobby. Added end of match text chat. That's a W. Now you can say like, hey, yeah, this guy, he's being kind of a dick. Can we report him? Stuff like that or whatever. Good game, whatever. I don't really know. Add pinning functions to gods, so you can be like, hey, I love Agni. Pin. And I think if you go away, okay, let me go to Thana. Pin him, go to gods, and now he's at the top of this list. That's cool. Cool change. It's a small one, but it should help people. I mean, like, hey, you don't want to scroll all the way down for your favorite god. Conquest. Purple buff now provides strength and intelligence, which is good, because purple buff, I think, just gave lifesteal. I believe. I don't remember. Fire now provides strength and intelligence, depending which is higher. This is just pretty much giving it like the Bumba's hammer treatment. Layout update, increased height of some blocks. Makes it harder so you can like look around corners and stuff like that. Increased respawn of side harpies by 40 seconds. Good, those are kind of busted. Reduced gold reward. Sorry if you hear that, Mike. What the hell? There's a cat tower. My cat was just kind of climbing on top of it, which is what they should do. So let's gold from here. Obsidian dagger now always deals 500 damage. Okay. The tower portraits. This is just joust. If you're hyped for this, hell yeah, man. I'm not the biggest fan of joust personally, but looks like some Lost Knight changes, Titan changes, Phoenix changes, and some other things. Assault. Healer rules have been added. Aphrodite, Emoji, and Raw are tier 1 healers. No tier 2 and tier 3 are Cupid and Baron. Cool. Ranked Conquest. Trio Q update. I don't have friends, so I won't be really doing this. But this is cool for people with Trio Qs. I bet. Cool, cool. Skill rating, match adjustment. A bug resulting in players gaining or losing an discovered and fixed. This result. That sucks. I wish I got this. I never got that. Regional ranked update. If your regions previously had minimal restrictions placed on their rank matchmaking, will have a slight adjustment made due to the increased rank population, but will be monitored closely. These regions are Latin, South, and Oceania. Backfill, disabled and ranked. Sure. Matchmaking, team balancing update. Thank God, man. And it just looks like we select another match or 1 to 2 players swaps from oh whatever. Okay. Practice, replace the mirror bot with training dummy. Worst change ever. 0 out of 10. Training dummy has 0 base protections. Max health can be configured. And different god boss can be updated. Yeah, Vulcan, I already went over him, but he looks busted. He has a lot to him. He has a lot of lines to him. Combats went over him. He has some cool changes. New aspects. Vulcan, already went over that, but you get HP 5 and protections when by your turret. But you do less damage for backfire. Combat, you stun people with your overhead attack, which charges up, and you don't get a stacking strength buff whenever you hit gods with your passive. But you do slow them. Aspect of Prey, you charge through enemies, and with your charge ability and knock them forward. And Sickening Strike now reduces cooldown. Aspect of Arms, you power your auto attack instead of getting protections, and I think HP 5, and you basic attack and do an AoE damage and stun things. Alright, Gilded Arrow and Sharpshooter Arrow. I don't think people are going to be using these really. I think people are just going to use Bumba's Hammer for ADC. A bunch of balance changes. Stampede got a nerf because it was like the best item probably in the game. Maybe AoE beads beat a little bit, but Stampede was really close, I think. Shrieking Gargoyle decreased cooldown rate from... Okay, good. Shrieking Gargoyle was pretty much nem passive on an item. Tekko Kage nerf. Sad. Gemma Focus nerf, sad. Less speed for both of them by 1%. They stack to, I think, 6% movement speed. Now they go to 4? No, they went... I think they stacked 3 times. They went to 9, so I think they go to 6 now. Soul Gem nerfed, increased intelligence. That's probably the best item for all mages. Kinsblade nerf, good. World Stone buff. I think World Stone was... Oh, wait. They removed cooldown in the World Stone? Oh, but they increased the passive ultimate cooldown reduction from 20% to 30%, so you get your ultimate more faster. Interesting. That's a cool way to do it. Chronos Pendant buff by 10 intelligence, not bad. Bloodbound book. Reduced cost and increased intelligence. Anubis is going to have a fun time with that. Dagger Frenzy buff. That item is pretty good. Hide Anemia Lion buff. Adjust damage reflected to be pre-mitigated instead of post-mitigated. Okay. So before you would take damage of Hide Anemia, but you would mitigate the damage, then deal the damage back. So now it does it doesn't reduce the damage, but it for the reflected damage, but it reduces the damage for what you take. Okay. Avenging Blade. This is the one that does more things in the jungle, if I recall. Like, it will slow enemies in the jungle, I want to say. It has a decreased cost. Warrior Blade X buff. I think that's the one that throws the anti-shield. Sundering X buff. No. Oh, no, this is the starter. This is the starter. This is the starter. Four flag buff. Decrease max stacks from 10 to 6. Increase movement speed per stack. Okay, that's a buff. Or banner, same thing. Arrows bows buff. That's the one that you put a thing on your ally, and then whenever you hit an enemy with a auto attack, it heals. So decrease the active cooldown from 10 seconds to 1 second. New effect: the mark is now indefinite until a new mark is selected or other. Jeez, that's crazy. Or the marked ally is further than 26.4 meters away. What? Why that weird number? Why not just like 30 meters, 25 meters? Why specifically 26.4? I never got that. Bumba's Golden Dagger description updated. Changed AoE mention from non-minions to jungle monsters. Ular nerf, thank God. Decreased movement speed from 15 to 25 to 10 to 20. Okay. Hail of arrows. Cooldown increased. Wield bow. Decreased strength from 10 to 34 to 10 to 30. What are you doing, Pixie? Stop it. Medusa nerf. Yeah, that's fair. Decreased damage tick from her auto attack enhancing ability, which I think is her 2. From 15 to 35, this is 10 to 30. Decreased attack speed from 60 to 40 to 60. So you have to gradually, like, upgrade this to what it was before, which, fine. 60% was really good off the bat. Jigway nerf. Decreased damage from... This is her gust ability, which she, like, puts on a little thing that knocks people up, and then if she goes in there, she can get knocked up so she can fly. Decreased damage from 80 to 280 to 70 to 270. Increased cooldown from 13 to 11 to 13 to all ranks. Thanatos nerf. I think Thanatos is really busted, but this is specifically of his aspect. Soul Reap. Decreased bonus damage scaling from 5% max HP to 3.5% max HP. Decreased bonus health scaling from 1% max HP to 0.7 max HP. Hecate nerf, we hate to see it, but she was busted in the land. Decreased bonus damage from 10 to 30 plus 5% int to 10 to 22 plus 3.5% int. This is the... What is this? Triple Kate form. I don't remember what ability this is. I think it might be the Mez ability. I'm kind of forgetting. Or maybe it's her 2. I don't remember. Soul Eater. Decreased damage scaling from 50% into 40% in. Increased cooldown from 8.8 to 9 seconds. Aladdin nerf. Oh my god. Decreased dash damage scaling from a lot to less a lot. Decreased punch damage from a lot to less a lot. Agile running. Decreased landing damage from a lot to a lot. Decreased genie damage from a lot to a lot. There's so many numbers here. I like, my god, I just don't even want to say it. Aladdin's such a complicated, not complicated character, but he has so much, like, going on. There's so many numbers that if you want to read, you can read it. The decreased max leap range from 10 to 8.8. Decreased not into the lamp. Decreased non-combatant. Increased damage from combatants from 25% to 12.5%. Aphrodite nerf. Kiss. Decreased movement speed from 6 to 10 to 6 to 8%. Decreased shared protections from 10 to 8%. Raw shift. Decreased solar ray damage from 25. Stubby cat. From 25 to 135 to 10 to 50. What the hell? Increased solar ray damage scaling from... Okay. They wanted to do less of the aspect, pretty much. Less damage to the aspect. Okay. And then the damage scaling from solar ray is 55 to 85. Poseidon buff. Okay. Increased damage from Tidal Surge, which is his ability that gets in... Wait. I have it opened. I can just check. Poseidon's Tidal Surge. Yeah. Okay. I forget which one. It's Trident. That's the other one I was thinking of. Okay. Here's damage. It reverted the damage, so this is more damage, and it can stack. You can shoot 3 at a time with a little shotgun. So if you're like right on top of people, Whirlpool reverted. Decreased damage scaling per tick from 15% to 20%. Release a crack and partial revert. Okay. Inner ring scaling from 90 to 100%. Bacchus buff. Belly flop revert. Decreased cooldown from 15 to 14. Sure. Belch of the God. Decreased cooldown from 13 to 11 to 12 to 10. Okay. A lot of soul buffs. Jeez. Increased damage for her Radiance, which is her... there's so many abilities in the game that I just can't remember all the names of them. Radiance is her pool ability that she puts around herself, and it heals her. And anybody that walks inside the pool gets damage under them. Increased damage from 30 to 135 to 45 to 145. Decrease cooldown by 1 second. Stellar Burst. This is her stem. No, no, it's not her stem. Well, I guess technically it did increase her auto damage. Technically, you know. Fix an issue or would consume. Okay, so it's just fixes, bug fixes. Supernova. That's her. Please tell me it's her ult. Please tell me it's her ult. Thank God. Okay. I don't play Soul. Reduce subsequent hit reduction so that if you hit them with a 2, it'll do more damage pretty much. Reduce subsequent hit reduction from 70 to 35, then 70 for 30 subsequent hits, and then it says the math right there. Neef buff. Spirit Arrow. Increased damage scaling from 90% strength plus 70% int to 95% strength and 75% int. More damage. Cool. Unravel. Increased damage from 75 to 255 plus 50% strength plus 80% int to 80 to 280 plus 55% strength plus 90% int. This is really hard. I sometimes have a stutter, which I'm glad I didn't stutter during that, but you know. Backflip adds a 30% slow for 2 to 4 seconds on hit for backflip. Nice. Don's a burrow buff for dishonest duplication, which is his it should be his aspects. Let me just recheck. Aspect of the fellowship. Oh no, that's his passive. Because his passive gives him like a clone, so I thought that's what it was. This is sure Dawn clones are not gaining any stats from Don's burrow when dealing basic attacks. As a result, this ability has undergone a significant rebalance pass. In general, this ability should feel similar at low amounts of strength and intelligence, while being a bit stronger than it currently is at high amounts of strength and intelligence. Now deals 10 plus 1 per level damage. I'm assuming that's just physical damage or auto attack or whatever. Non-talent, 10% basic attack damage. Okay, basic attack damage. Talents, 12 to 17.5 basic attack damage. So, like Dawn's, that's a big buff. Oh, and it keeps going on. Allure Spirits, decrease cool. Okay, what's Allure Spirit? Sorry. Okay, that's just 2, which I don't know if this counts for his aspect. Decrease cooldown. It should actually just cooldown. So it's 2 seconds off base, but then it ends at the same cooldown. So it starts at 16, then goes to 14, and then ends at 12. Tanuki Trickery, which is his little leaf. Increased damage from 10 to 50 to 20 to 60. Fix an issue where this was always using rank 1 damage. There you go. Bracken buff. I thought he was pretty good for that, like, half a game I played. 10-minute game. Increased damage mitigation from his, that should be his passive, Shadow Zone. Let me make sure, just so I'm not spouting incorrect information. Yes, it is. Refraction. Oh, Jesus, Refraction Zone. Which one's Refraction Zone? That's his 2. Okay. His 2 got increased damage from 65 to 265, or 65 to 265 to 2, or to 80 to 300, sorry. Seismic Crush, which is his... Okay, why did they do his ability 2 before his ability 1? Alright. Increased damage from 65 to 225 to 80 to 260. So I think they're trying to make him a better jungler and just better overall. Susanoo buff. Oh, brother, here we go. Increased strike damage from 40 to 140 plus 50% strength to 50 to 150 plus 55% strength. Increased spin damage from 40 to 140 plus 50% strength to 50 to 150 plus 55 strength. Decreased cooldown. Oh, brother. 2 seconds off base. Okay. Typhon. And Typhon is his... Or Typhoon is the cloud he shoots out, right? That's Jetstream. Oh, that's his ult. That's his ult. That's his ult. Increased damage per tick from 10 to 30 plus 10% strength to 15 to 35 plus 12% strength. Increased max damage from 200 to 440 plus 105 strength to 210 to 450 plus 110 strength. Decreased cooldown by 10 seconds. Oh, brother. Okay. Sweet Vengeance Nemesis buff. Decrease cooldown from 13 to 11 to just 11. Slice and Dice. Increase damage from 60 to 180 plus... 60 to 180 to 70 to 190. Increase center damage from 90 to 330 to 100 to 340. A lot of buffs. They buffed a lot of the weaker gods and nerfed a lot of the stronger gods. That's how you got to do it. I mean, they're doing everything correct. They released Vulcan. He was supposed to be next week, but they released him early. I'm going to assume that Humbats is going to be released early too, because he's from what I saw pretty done. Like he has his aspect, he has all of his abilities working. I only saw one bug. It's when you try to teleport to your monkey like thing you throw. You try to teleport when you're using your leap. It'll just stare at the guy instead of teleporting. But that's the only thing I really found. A bunch of bug fixes, which is good. UI fixes, which is good. Item fixes, which is good. Map fixes were good. And yeah, that's open beta 2. This is a lot more than I expected personally, which, I was just expecting Vulcan, maybe a few changes, a few, like skins, some buffs, but they buffed pretty much everything that needed to be buffed. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.